Peace. What's going on, everybody? Give everybody a chance to tune on in, man, before I start building on the subject matter for the day. Hopefully, everybody is having a peaceful Wednesday. Staying healthy, staying productive, staying efficient, all that good stuff. So, how everybody holding up out here, man? How everybody feeling? How everybody living? Got an important topic to discuss today. Louisiana, peace. What's going on with you, my brother? Wisdom, sweet tea, peace. What's going on? I'm gonna need for y'all to bear with me today, man. My voice all bad today. And that's pretty much the reason why my voice is a little messed up today. That's the motivation behind this video. So just bear with me, man. My voice pretty much lost my voice a little bit. I'm gonna explain it here in a minute here. I'm gonna explain why my voice is all messed up here in a minute. Got a lot to do with the motivation and inspiration behind this particular video. Denise, Magic Realms, peace. What's going on with y'all? Miss Donnie, TZ, Dominique, peace. So yeah, man, y'all know I like to keep it transparent, Master Two. What's going on, man? So I got some important stuff to share with y'all today, man. I consider a lot of y'all fam, man. Y'all might be more fam than some of my actual family members and things of that nature, man. So we transparent around here. I don't have problems being open when it comes to certain things that I'm dealing with. Thunder Scorpion, what's going on? But I'm gonna dive right into it, man. I'm gonna drop some jewels on y'all. I'm probably not gonna get all the way into detail. Some things I'm gonna leave out, but I'm gonna just kind of summarize some things that I went through this past weekend that has led to my voice. Pretty much me losing my voice. Bonafide, Joy the Serpent. What's going on? Hey Joey, name of my book is called Inner Mask. INNERMASK by Eric Bell. You just type that in on Amazon and you will find it. And I'll let you know some time management books when I get a little bit off my chest here. I'll let you know. Ataka Zulu, peace. Tavon, peace. Kevin, peace, man. Appreciate that donation, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, man. So let me build on. Yeah, Bonafide was a lot of yelling. So yeah, let me go ahead and break down. Keep it simple. Basically, over the weekend, I got into a fist fight, physical altercation with my older brother. He's 10 years older than me. We actually got into a fight this past weekend, and this is why my voice is the way that it is. So, once we got into the altercation, once we got into the actual fight, bunch of words were exchanged. And y'all know how that go. So you start saying what's on your mind at that particular point. And I've been pretty much going at it with people since that day. And I just feel some type of way about pretty much it was something that he did that I didn't appreciate to me that led to the fight that everybody is trying to defend. So that led to me kind of spazzing out on other family members, trying to justify something that he did that was not right at all, and they was taking his side. And, I've always felt like the outcast. I know I'm the black sheep, and I've always felt like I've been treated as such. So all of that came out. So I ended up getting into it with my moms. Basically, when I said that, y'all been babying my older brother, and I'm the actual baby. And I felt like I've had to experience and witness that my entire upbringing. So all that type of stuff came out. Y'all know how I go, man. It only takes for one little situation for everything to come out and be laid out on the table. So I started spazzing on everybody, man. I just got tired of everybody treating me like the outcast. I got tired of everybody just acting like I'm not going through anything, acting like I'm the one that got I just didn't appreciate type of energy. I felt like I came last. Nobody really was concerned about how I was feeling. They was more so concerned about this dude, and he's a grown man. He's 4. I'm supposed to be looking up to him. He's older than me by 10 years. I'm the youngest. So I feel like if y'all gonna make sure anybody is okay first, it should be me, because I'm the youngest. So out the gate, I'm a little more frustrated because they coddling him and he's the oldest. Like, nah. Nah, like I felt some type of way about that, man. Y'all don't need to be coddling him, man. He is 40. He didn't made it this far. He pretty much stuck in his ways, you know. And I feel like everybody just overlooked, you know, how I'm feeling. But we got into a fight over the weekend. And the whole reason that we got into a fight, NFL Malik, peace, what's going on? The whole reason behind us getting into a fight has nothing to do with me. I was there. I was called. I was called to basically prevent my brother or talk my brother out of doing something that would have either got him killed or arrested. So I was there to prevent him from doing something stupid and to calm him down. Had I not been there, had I not made it to my brother at the time that I made it to him, my man's would have ended up what I just said, either probably dead or severely wounded or locked up. One of those three things would have definitely happened had I not showed up. So for one, I felt like I was owed an apology, and I felt like dude should be telling me thank you. But instead, I had a lot of people just justifying things that he did that I ain't necessarily approve of. So that's pretty much what happened. The situation had nothing to do with me. I'm just a little brother trying to look out for the big brother, saying, man, hey, you talking crazy, you tripping, you don't want to do what you saying you about to do. This don't even make any sense. It's not making any sense. And I flat out told him, I said, listen, listen, bro. I say, if you about to follow through with what it is you telling me that you about to follow through with, you gonna have to go through me. Like I wasn't about to let him do what he was saying he was gonna do, and hence that's why we actually started fighting. And again, it was some other details, which the other details that I must leave out because I don't want to, I don't want to bring this to the surface. But the other detail that I'm leaving out is what everybody is justifying. And that's what I got a problem with. So, my brother, keep it honest with you. I ain't gonna put his business out there, but he done made some bad decisions in his life, man. He done made some bad decisions in his life in regards to who he, who he's had children with and things of that nature. That's not my fault. I didn't tell you to lay down with the person you laid down with. I didn't tell you to have kids with the person that you had kids with. Don't take that out on me. Don't take that out on the rest of your family. That has nothing to do with us, man. Matter of fact, we told you not to fool with this chick. After my oldest nephew was born, we told you, like, nah, y'all need to leave. Y'all not good for each other. Y'all toxic. Because this, like, listen, we told him this already. We told him this. So it's like at the end of the day, man, you can't be taking that type of stuff out on the wrong individuals because, again, as you see, I wasn't going for it. We was just going to have to fight. And that's exactly what we did. And luckily, things didn't go another type of way, which is another thing that he's not considering. He wasn't considering at that time. It was a Saturday at 11 o'clock at night, dark, and we was on the side of town to where if the cops would, and I'm going to tell y'all another jewel, the cops were up the street, like literally. If he would have, because where he was walking, if he would have made it probably a few more blocks, he would have been at this gas station where the police were at. It was 2 cop cars. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, because the cops did get called, for one, they just so happened to get there after, the altercation was over with and I had left. But the cops did eventually show up. But let's just say the cops had showed up while we were tussling. We both would have ended up shot and killed. We both would have ended up shot and killed because I already fit a description. So soon as they see me and they see me fighting and they see me wilding out, I'm already a threat just by the way that I look. But I was riled up just because of the fight. So I probably would have got shot and killed before him. They probably would have shot and killed me before my brother. I'm gonna just keep it honest. So that's one thing I really didn't appreciate. You placing me in harm's way like that. Like, that's inconsiderate. You could have got us both killed. Because there was a weapon involved. And had they seen this weapon, then we both dead. We both dead. They ain't asking questions. We both dead. We both dead. And I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it. And trust and believe, I didn't let my brother know how I felt or how I'm feeling. I didn't let my moms know. I didn't let everybody know how I'm feeling. And that's why I'm still heated right now to this moment. And a lot of people, you got other members of my family talking about they surprised. They never heard me because I was out there going in. They say never heard me curse like that. Never heard me get that angry. I said, look, man, it's a time for peace. It's a time for war. I say, man, he activated the war side. He activated the soldier in me, and he shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have did it. I tell people all the time, man, I'm not no monk. You know, at any given time, I can spaz out on people. That's why I try not to. That's why I don't bother people. That's why I tell people to leave me alone. Leave me out of the nonsense. Leave me out of the nonsense, man. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not like, when it comes to stuff like this, I'm ready. So I'd rather not be in a situation like that. And I got placed in a situation like that. And me and my brother, blood brother, ends up fighting. All because I'm trying to prevent him from losing his life or getting locked up or being severely wounded. Like I said, the situation had nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I was simply there to try to keep my brother out of harm's way and out of trouble. Because like I said, he don't know what he was walking into, what he was about to get himself into. And on top of that, he had been drinking. So see, I was dealing with way too much at that particular point. And that just wasn't a good situation. That just wasn't a good mixture, you know? And then what's crazy about it, man, I'm gonna give y'all some more science though. What's crazy about it is, y'all know I'm not even into like the Bible and stuff like that. But what's crazy about it is, on that same day, like around 12 o'clock that day, I had posted that Bible verse that y'all seen me make a video about. What was it, Matthew 10:36? I posted that Bible verse on my Facebook page. A man's enemy, what is it? A man's real enemy. Wait a minute. How it go, man? A man's enemies will be the members of his household. Something like that. That's the Bible verse that I posted on Saturday at around 12 o'clock. And lo and behold, that situation happens the same day I post that particular status and Bible verse or scripture, whatever you want to call it. So that's crazy. I figured that was crazy. Like, that was crazy. Like, that's crazy. The same day that I post that type of Bible verse that's saying a man's enemies will be the members of his own household. Same day I post that. The same day I post that is the same day all this pops off. That's interesting to me. Because I had been, what's crazy, and I'm gonna put y'all in on something. What's crazy is I had been sitting on that verse for like 2 weeks. I came across that verse like 2 weeks ago in a book. And for some reason, it resonated with me and I didn't understand why. I was like, man, why do I feel this verse so much? But I sat on it. I was like, man, I'm not ready to post it yet. I'm not ready to post it. I'm not ready to post this as a status yet. So I had been sitting on this verse for 2 weeks just waiting to post it. I woke up on Saturday and I said, man, today I feel like it's needed for me to post this verse. Out of all days, that's when I felt like I needed to post it. And I've been sitting on it for 2 weeks. And it wasn't until Saturday where I said, all right, man, I feel like it's time to post it because for some reason I'm resonating with this verse today. So let me post it. And the day I decided to post it, there you go. We had this altercation, and this altercation led to a bunch of other disturbances within the family. And Thunder Scorpion, you got it right. I'm being made out as the villain. That's exactly what is happening right now. That's exactly what's happening to me right now. I'm being made out to be the villain. It's crazy. This situation had absolutely nothing to do with me, and now I have become the villain. But I'm used to that. I'm used to that by being the outcast and the black sheep. But now I have been literally made the villain, and it's annoying, you know. And that's why I made this particular stream or this particular video and saying toxic family members can be your downfall. That situation could have easily went left, and I could have ended up not being here today, simply because I'm trying to help dude. Dude been battling, battling a lot of problems over the past years, man. And some of the problems he won't even admit that he has. So it's like at the end of the day, family or not, I don't have to tolerate disrespect and I don't have to tolerate toxic behavior. I told my people straight up, I said, listen, I'm done dealing with dude. I don't care if he my brother or not. If dude ain't willing to own up to his mistakes, and if dude ain't willing to seek help because he needs help, and if dude is not willing to put up the alcohol, then I don't want to be in the same vicinity, the same room, the same house, the same block as this dude. I told him that straight up. I said, so don't y'all make an effort to have us come together to try to reconcile, because I'm not going for it. I don't want to put up with this dude, man, because he endangered my life and he seems to not care. So if that's the case, I don't care about his life. And everybody was looking at me like, oh, man, that's harsh. I said, nah, it ain't harsh. It's real. Because at this stage in the game, where I'm at in life, man, I got too much that I'm working for and working towards. I don't have time to be taken out of the game by some nonsense like that. So if this dude ain't willing to get the help that he needs, if he's not willing to admit that he has a problem, et cetera, then I don't want anything to do with him. And people was like, dang, man, you gonna do your own brother like that? Like, nah, that's what I got to do. I don't have a problem with cutting people off when they disturb my peace. I don't have a problem at all. I don't have a problem. I don't care what your label is. Y'all heard me say this in previous videos. I don't care what your label is. When you place me in situations like that, and it takes you 2 or 3 days to like even acknowledge that you may have made a mistake, then I got a problem with it. I got a problem with it. I'm not finna deal with you. I'm not about to deal with you. Everybody else can talk about second chances and third chances and all that. No, I'm not, because my man's been battling these problems for a long time and hasn't made any type of attempt to change the root. The real root to all of these problems is alcoholism. Is him drinking. So he hasn't made any attempt to stop drinking. So like, if he's not about to fix that situation, then I ain't got nothing to do with him. Not about to be. That's to this day. If y'all don't know, a lot of people wonder why I get upset when people ask me when I'm out in a function and people try to get me to drink. Like, I tend to get mad and tend to snap. And I don't like to be around drunk people. I just don't like to be around it, man. And that's one of the reasons. I definitely don't like to be around drunk women. And I don't like to be around drunk. I just don't like to be around drunk people, man, because I've seen too much and I've been a part of too much in regards to people and drinking. That was another one of the situations. Can't stand it. I need to be around people that are sober and not under the influence, because when you are under the influence, when you are sober, it ain't no telling what you gonna do, what you gonna say, how you gonna act. That's why to this day, I do not like it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. If you about to be around me, if you about to get sloppy drunk, then it's time for me to leave. It's time for me to go. I'm not going to be able to function with you. I'm not about to be able to function with you. Not at all. Not at all. I don't care how that sounds, but I cannot function with people that get sloppy drunk and think that that's going to be cool with me. Nope, not about to happen. You're not about to get in my face with all this nonsense, with all that garbage. Not about to do it, because I'm sober. So when you get in my face saying all this type of nonsense, like, I'm going to handle that, because I'm not about to allow you to be in my face, breath smelling like alcohol, and think I'm about to just sit here and take it. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. So I do not like to be around people when they are drinking and when they get sloppy drunk. Can't stand it. Can't tolerate it. And a lot of this has to do with my upbringing. A lot of it has to do with the upbringing. So if you're not making an attempt to get a hold of that problem, then hey, don't worry about me hollering at you. Because at this point, you choosing it now, man, because you know what it's doing, you knowing what it's causing. And people got to understand, that's another thing that I said too. People got to understand that the consequences to your bad decisions don't just necessarily affect you. The consequences to your bad decisions can affect and will affect those around you. So that's one thing that my brother is not understanding, or was not realizing and understanding, that, bro, the consequences to your drinking affects us all, not just you. So you may just think it's a problem that you have. No, It's a problem that we all have. Hence why I'm here trying to prevent you from doing something dumb. This is the alcohol involving your whole family. So when you are making some of these decisions, man, you got to understand that it's not only impacting you, it's impacting others. And some of these others didn't ask to be in this type of position and situation. So you need to think about that before you make some of these bad decisions out here, because they will affect everyone around you. They will affect your kids. They will affect your parents. They will affect your siblings. They're going to affect the people that's around you. Mark, peace, what's going on? And Denise, where you at? Denise, I said, I seen some, you said, why enemies in regards to this situation? It sounds like internal family issues. The reason why I'm even bringing up enemies is because that Bible, when I came across that Bible verse, for some reason it resonated with me. It's like when you come across something and it resonates with you and you can't explain it. Like when I saw that verse, it resonated with me and I didn't understand why. And I'm gonna give y'all some more jewels, man, because I usually have vivid dreams. And when I usually have dreams and stuff like that, they tend to become real. So like when I have a dream and I remember the dream that I had, it's usually some truth behind the dream. So I done had some unpleasant dreams about this little situation between me and my brother, man. So it's like I feel like I gotta get. That's why I made one status on Facebook saying I gotta leave my city. You see it all the time when you doing good things, or at least when you striving to do good things in your own city. That's where they hate on you the most. That's where people end up dying in their own cities, yo, when they doing good things. So I'm like, man, I'm in St. Louis. I'm in a city where people known to hate, and I'm striving to do some positive things. I said, man, when the lease is up for my building for the gym, I got to go. I got to go. It's sad that that's a reality, man. It's sad that that's the way that it is, man. But more than likely, if somebody gonna do something to you, it's gonna be some people in your home, in your hometown. It's gonna be people in your hometown, bro. They're gonna be the ones plotting to take you out. People in your own city, people that you've known all your life. They're gonna be the ones take you out the game. They're gonna be the ones take you out the game. Yeah, Thunder Scorpion, that's exactly what it was. Liquid courage. It's like, dude, you want to talk tough to your little brother, and your little brother here to help you. You want to fight your little bro, but your little bro is here to help you. There ain't nobody else here. None of your so-called friends are here right now trying to talk you off the ledge. I am, you know. So all your little friends that you about to be communicating with after this wasn't there to help you. If something would have happened to you, they would have been nowhere to be found. I said, if anything would have popped off, if the cops came over there, guess who would have been right by your side fighting the cops and dying with you? It would have been me, your little brother, not your friends, not your so-called friends. That would have been me. So like, dude wasn't thinking about a lot of this nonsense, man. And that's what frustrated me. Because I literally put my life on the line, man. That's risky. It's risky for two black men to be out here fighting in a neighborhood that's not necessarily the best neighborhood at 11 p.m. on a Saturday night. That's risky. That's risky. Beautiful Goddess Keys, man. I'm already knowing. I cannot stand. I won't even get close to taking a sip of a drink because I see how the men in my family get when they drink. I'm not ever trying. I don't want to get like that. And I know that I will get like that because we got the same temperament. So that's one of the main reasons why I won't even take a sip, because I feel like once I take a sip, I'm gonna actually like it. So therefore, when I like it, then I'm gonna want more of it. So I already know how I'm gonna respond. So that's why I tell people, man, I'm not even taking a sip of a drink, not doing it, because I already know how this gonna go. So I just stay away from it totally. Like I don't want anything to do with alcohol at all. I'm not taking a sip. I don't want to be around it at all. Denise, you already know, and that's another thing, man. That's another problem that I had too, man. I said, man, I don't bother anybody. I'm just striving to do positive things with my life, and I found myself in one of the more negative situations. I like, it's nonsense. And I told my brother, I said, man, listen, if you was feeling the way that you feeling right now, man, you could have called me, man. You could have came to the gym. We could have worked out or something. You channeling your energy the wrong way, man. Like, and all you had to do was reach out to your little brother, but you ain't even want to call me with the problem. And that's another thing too, man. When you on this positive shift, and when you had this positive mindset, and when you striving to do positive, the people that need to hear what you're saying the most are the ones that don't listen to you. You know, so my positivity needs to rub off on my family members, but it doesn't. It rubs off on everyone else besides them. And I feel like they the main ones that need to hear my messages. And that's how it's always been. So that's crazy, man. When you on that positive vibe, it's gonna affect people outside of your immediate circle, your immediate family. And those are the people that you actually wanted to rub off on and affect. But it never really affects them. It may be one or two people in your family that be like, man, I see the moves you making, I'm inspired, and I'm gonna change. More than likely, man, when you changing for the better, like your family not about to follow suit. If anything, they gonna hate on you or something, or they gonna try to bring you down, or just a bunch of other nonsense. Wisdom, man. Hey, I know a lot of people, man, got the alcoholism that runs in the family, and a lot of things, a lot of stuff that what I realize is that a lot of them don't even want to admit that they are alcoholics, and that's a big part of the problem. I know plenty of alcoholics that don't admit that they're alcoholics, you know, and that's a big problem. Oh, shame, man. I can imagine. Master two, 100% selfish, man. 100% selfish. 100%, man. 100%. Hey, Akuma, man, go ahead and get started. And Thunder, hey, Thunder, I didn't seen that type of behavior. I didn't seen that type of behavior. And Terrence, yeah, I don't trust, like when you start drinking, man, and you start rambling, you start talking crazy, like I said, man, just go ahead and get up out of my face. Like that's all I got to say. It's like, please get out of my face with this nonsense, man. Like I don't think people understand how annoying it is and how annoying they are when they are drinking. Like that stuff is not entertaining to me. It's frustrating. Master two, man, listen, I came to the realization that, well, like once I'm done fulfilling my purpose in St. Louis, where I currently live and where I've lived all my life, once I fulfill my purpose, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone, man. I'm gone. I'm not hesitating. I'm leaving, man. It is what it is. I'm gone. I've already put that out there. I'm gone. I ain't looking back. I ain't looking back. Oh, shame, man. Look, I listen. I see people drink to this day and act like they don't be drinking excessively. And you walking around with all type of conditions that are caused because of, so you got gout and you wonder where the gout coming from, bro, because you drinking. I mean, I can show and prove to you. I can pull up plenty of documents and evidence and facts and all of that that show you the linkage between drinking alcohol and gout. Like, come on, man. You walking around with all these ailments, killing yourself literally, but then want to act like you don't have a problem. Yeah, Terrence, man. It don't taste like nothing. I had one whip of it when I was a youngin, and that was by mistake. And I was like, never again. Savon, that's crazy, man. We done got into the same situation. Like that's the same exact situation. And my man's kills on, you already know, man. At least I've always tried to be the peacekeeper. Sometimes it may not go that way, but I've always at least tried to do that. Hey, Justin, man, listen, give too much of myself a lot of the time. And that's exactly where I'm at. My whole entire profession in regards to what I do involves me helping people transform their lives, like physically and mentally. So I'm always giving myself to people, man. I'm always giving myself to people. I'm always putting everybody else's feelings first. I'm prioritizing the way everybody else feels, man. It's to the point where I don't mind jeopardizing my life in order to save yours. That's selfless. That's a selfless act. It's crazy that that we out here being selfless to save selfish people. That don't even make any. I'm not doing that anymore, man. I'm not doing that anymore. If you have no regards for my life, I'm not having regards for yours. Like, I'm not doing it. Like I said, I refuse to go out that way, man. I refuse to go out that way. And I realized that and I said, man, if that would have been my last night, that ain't the way I'm going out. Allowing somebody else's bad decisions take me out the game. Nah, nope, not happening. People need to get their life together, man. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, man. You need to get yourself together, man. You need to get that knowledge yourself. You need to get in tune with yourself, man. You need, if you been going through a lot of problems, if you got a lot of unresolved conflicts, then man, you might need to seek some help, man. Talk to a therapist. Do whatever it is you feel like you need to do. Change the way that you eating. Work out, exercise, meditate, man. If you're religious, pray. Do whatever it is that you need to do, man. Do something though. Do something that is positive and productive. Don't drink, man. Don't be eating yourself into a coma. Like, don't do those type of things, man, because that's going to impact everybody else. That's going to impact everybody else. Oh, Denise, no doubt, man. I'm going to definitely keep speaking life. But in the midst of speaking life, one thing I'm going to also speak to is the truth. And the truth ain't positive. The truth ain't negative. The truth just is the truth. So in the midst of all of this, one thing I'm going to do, though, is speak the truth. And I ain't got no problem with speaking the truth, however the truth may seem. And I'm not worried about who the truth offends at this particular point, because the truth just is. So people got to hear the truth too. And that's what I'm about. So I'm going to speak that truth, because to me, the truth is life. So I got to speak truth into these people as well, man. You put me through a situation and you unleash the beast, you activate the beast. The beast is going to come with some truth. And that's why a lot of people trying to like dodge me now and don't want to talk to me now, because I'm going to speak the truth. MC, peace, what's going on? And yeah, kids, yeah, they never gonna hear it, bro. They never receive it. And you basically end up stressing yourself to death trying to get them to receive the message that you want them to receive. But at the end of the day, they're gonna have to receive that message from an outside source. They'll listen to anybody else before they listen to little brother. They'll listen to anybody else before they listen to big brother. They'll listen to anybody else before they listen to son. They'll listen to anybody else before they listen to daughter. They listen to anybody else. It'd be a stranger off the street, and they gonna listen to him before they listen to you. Yeah, the needs most that, and see, that's the thing. That comes with me being selfless. Like, it's not good enough for me to say. It's almost like a lot of people, when this situation went down, and me and my moms had some words. People was trying to make me see things from a mother's perspective. Whole while I'm looking at people like that's cool and all, but I'm a son. So can y'all look at this from a son's perspective? So exactly what you said, Denise, is how I feel as a son. So as a son, like, I don't want to see my mother and father do something that I know is destructive. And I feel like I got information to help. Like, these are the people that gave birth to me. So it's easy for me to sit here and believe that they hear me and they just stuck in their ways. But it's hard to accept that, because you really want them to change, because that's your mother and your father. So it's like we gotta look at it from that child perspective. You don't want to see your mother and father make decisions that you know is destructive, and yet you got information that can help them, and you have given them said information and they not implementing. So it's like, man, the stubbornness at some point got to go. And that's why I said your decisions and ways and actions, especially when they are negative, they don't impact just you. So when you making these bad choices in regards to what you may eat, destructive lifestyle choice, like destructive choices that you're gonna make, that is going to impact everyone around you, your kids, your parents, your whoever is around you. It's going to affect all of them. That's why I tell people, be mindful of the decisions that you make. Be mindful of the decisions that you make. Wisdom, and that's where it's at. Terenzo, what's going on with you, my brother? Man, Thunder, hey, well, I'm out here. Dominique, no doubt, man. I'm done with the situation. Yeah, we done. I'm done with the situation, man. I told him straight up. I said, man, and it's messed up, you know, that all of this had to happen before like Mother's Day and things of that nature. But it is what it is, man. The timing is just what it is. It is what it is, man. I don't. Things are not a coincidence to me. Like when things line up, like it's lining up for a reason, you know. So, nah, like this was revealed to me, as they call it, revelation. This was revealed to me for a specific reason. So anytime you have a little situation with family members, man, that's a revelation. That's something being revealed to you. You got to do the knowledge to what's being revealed to you. You got to decipher what's being revealed to you. And a lot of times we don't decipher that simply because it's family. We write it off like, it's family this, family that. It's my blood. Like, nah. You ain't got to tolerate garbage, man, from anybody. I don't care who it is. You ain't got to tolerate toxic behavior from anybody. You ain't got to tolerate negativity for anybody, period. You don't have to do it. Maze, that's where I'm at with it. Beautiful Goddess Keys. You know what's crazy about Colorado? My fitness manager, when I was up here working at Gold's Gym, he actually moved to Denver. He moved to Denver right before the pandemic, man. That dude moved to Denver. That's crazy. And it was some people that some customers at one of the banks where I was working at. They moved to Denver and they came back saying how much they love it. In the cold, I mean, I think it gets colder. I'm pretty sure it gets colder there than it gets here, but I'm pretty much used to cold. I went to school in Iowa, and St. Louis, it gets real. So yeah, cold, I can deal with it. But I know them some weird winters around there. I have to do a lot of virtual training if I went to Colorado. Miss Donnie, man, it's crazy you mentioned that, because I had somebody, I trained somebody, his son, and I was talking to him, and he was talking about his mom's, having that alcohol problem, and he basically said the same thing you just said. Like, that's crazy, man. People need to get a grip on this alcoholism, man. The drinking, man, is it that serious? Like, somebody got to explain, is it that serious? Like, am I really missing out? Is drinking that serious? Like, is being out, like, is it that serious, yo? Like, is it that good? Because this stuff got a grip on people, man. It's got a grip on people. Like, am I really truly missing out? Like, this stuff got a grip on people. Yeah, bona fide, and that's never. I'm done with that. I ain't valuing nobody more than I value myself. It ain't happening. That's dead. And I did that on Saturday. I value somebody else's life more than I value mine, and that almost cost me mine. And nah, it ain't happening like that. Dominique, I'm already knowing, man. I listen. I'm in the training game with you. I done seen some people that the alcoholism is real. Like, they can they can commit to working out, they can commit to eating a certain type of way, but man, they can't commit to letting that drink go. Alcohol is real. The grip it got on people is real. C squared, no doubt, man, no doubt, my brother. I'm going to always acknowledge the toxic behavior on my end and on everybody else's end. So I'm going to always hold myself accountable along with everybody else. Kuma, man, listen. Like I said, I back before YouTube was the popular thing, I was just, I was reading a lot. So when I used to come and say certain things, they used to tell me to stop reading so many books. But you ain't got no problem with me reading the school textbooks that's misinforming me. But the moment I start picking out books for myself, they was like, man, you need to stop reading so many books. Well, man, you want me to go to school? What you think I got to read to pass tests? I got to read books. You ain't got no problem with me reading those books, those fabricated books. Oh, Denise, man, it stems. That's part of it, but it's more to it. It's a lot of stuff that I left out for for valid reasons, but it's a lot more to it. But that's part of it, though. That's part of it. That's part of it. As real, peace, God, what's going on? But that's part of it, Denise, man. But it's a little bit deeper. Because another thing too, I've always like I'm the youngest child by far. Like I'm not the young, it's not like close. Like me and my brother are 10 years apart, and me and my sister are what, like 6 years apart. So I was always the annoying little brother that I felt like nobody wanted around. So that's what led to me kind of growing up being an outcast, being the black sheep. I just always felt disconnected from everybody. And even now to this day, obviously because my brother and sister are a little bit older, it's like my brother and my pops have a better connection than me and my pops do. My sister and my moms have a better connection than me and my moms do. And then my brother and sister, since they are closer in age, they have a better connection. I'm just there. Like I don't feel like I have that type of connection with anybody. And I've always felt like that. Hence why I feel hence why I had a loner mentality. I always like to stay isolated. I don't really like to fool with people like that. Like all of this stuff stems from that. And it stems from back in the day when you was trying to be around your older siblings and, trying to have your voice be heard, but everybody looking at you like you the young one, you don't know nothing, or you the younger brother, you are annoying us. So you only gonna be able to take that so much before you start closing off and just staying to yourself. So that's essentially what led to me isolating myself and just saying, man, I'm gonna just focus and vibe off on my own. I ain't trying to be accepted by nobody no more. Man, I'm cool by myself. So that's why I'm able to be cool by myself. So a lot of people don't be understanding that part of it as well. So a lot of this stuff stems from that type of treatment. Yeah, Terenzo, man, I wasn't logically thinking when I was out there yelling, man. I was ready to chop heads off at that point. So I was doing everything incorrectly from breathing to posture to everything, man. I was ready to go crazy. Yeah, beautiful goddess keys and Tony. Yeah, that's what I heard, man. That's a part that's on my list. The one thing I've heard about Colorado, like Denver in general, things of that nature, is just the vibe. Like as far as the people. That's one of the positive things. Like I hear good things about the people in Colorado. Like it be some just good vibes. Everybody seem to be chilling and whatnot. I just had to figure out how to maneuver my fitness business in Denver, man. That's a climate that I would have to adjust to. But I mean, if I'm doing it here, I feel like I do it anywhere. On Sue, all right. I was just trying to get an honest. I was just trying to get an honest assessment, man. I was trying to get an honest assessment. I was trying to get an honest assessment, man. What's going on, man? I was trying to get an honest assessment if the drinking was that serious, man. If the drinking was that serious, I just needed to know. Khalil, peace. What's going on? Adrian, bro, I'm gonna tap you in when I be having more time, man. I be on limited time, yo. So I got a plan to tap people in. Like I got to do that plan. So I'm gonna get you linked in, man. One of these episodes when I got more time, I'm always on the go. So this is one of them spontaneous joints. So when I got some time, I'm gonna definitely bring you into the chat and let you spit whatever you want to spit. And Thunder, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm bearing witness to. That's what I'm bearing witness to. Terrence, that's what they making big money off of it. They making big money off of it. Leo, what's going on with you, man? Safe travels, yo. Man, Thunder, I think I remember that episode. Yeah, Magic Realms 100%, man. That's why sometimes I say, man, I just rather be isolated and stay to myself, man, to just be in a negative environment. Nigel, peace. What's going on with you? Justin, man, hey, I'm at that point. The underscore, you say, do you think the isolation is a defense mechanism? I'm gonna answer that one just right off the gate. It is. I already know that it is. So I know exactly where my isolation stems from. It's definitely a defense mechanism because my whole life up to that point, I was trying to fit in. I was trying to be friendly. I was trying to be around people. I just felt like I wasn't being accepted. So I was like, you know what? Forget it then. And that you are to confront certain things with family or a conscious choice to move at your own pace. So yeah, to me, it's a defense mechanism. And the messed up thing about it being a defense mechanism is that when stuff like this happens, then that's my defense mechanism to isolate myself, to not even deal with the situation and not be bothered with it. So it's like it's a blessing and a curse because it's easier for me, someone such as myself, to like shut people off and cut people off, no matter what their relation is to me, because I'm already used to being isolated. So it's like you're really doing me a favor, as harsh as that may sound, man. But when you do things like this to me, you're doing me a favor because I already prefer to be isolated. So it's really nothing for me to cut somebody off, man, especially when they come in with some toxic behavior, because that's less people I got to deal with. So that's why I try to tell people, man, I'm the wrong one to burn bridges with, because I don't have a problem with cutting you off, because I prefer to live that way anyway. Original one, man. I can imagine, man. That's why I try to keep it transparent. It is what it is. Sweet, but sweet tea, man. Y'all got me looking into Colorado in this joint. Turns, man. You Alaska. Hey, Alaska actually be looking kind of dope though. I ain't even gonna lie. But I never go. I never go there though. I never lived there, I should say. Master Tool, man. Hey, I done had, y'all don't understand the type of, man. I had that car accident. I had this situation, man. I done had too many close calls these past few weeks, with like just life going, like, man, at any given moment, that car accident could have been fatal, and this situation with my brother could have been fatal. And this stuff is happening back to back. So I don't know what life is trying to tell me, but it's trying to tell me something. It's trying to, because every weekend, man, I literally have been faced with a situation that could have cost me my life. And then there's some other stuff that's going on that's kind of personal. It's like, man, hold on, yo, what's happening? What's cracking? What's up? Like, what message do I need to receive from life? But stuff getting real. Stuff getting real. Oh, Dominique, why, boy, wow, that's crazy. She claimed rape. That's exactly why. That boy. That's exactly why, man. That's exactly why. When I went to college, I went to a predominantly white college. Every time I was at a function and the white girl started to get drunk, I told P, I said, I'm gone. I said the last thing I'm about to get accused of is rape. So every time the party started getting a little wild, I left. I'm like, nah, you ain't about to have these white girls saying the last thing they remember before they went to sleep was seeing me. Nope, nope, and no. So nah, I wasn't nice in Iowa. I wasn't fooling with them. I wasn't fooling with them. I wasn't fooling with them, man. I wasn't about to get accused of nothing. You a football player, you a black football player out here in Iowa. Nope, nope. I'm staying out of all of those situations. Nope, because I already know how that go. Adrian, no doubt. I already know other people gonna go that been through this same type of situation. It's more so event, letting people know, for one, why I have not been streaming because my voice been gone, and just what's kind of going on with your boy. You know, if y'all, a lot of people that been seeing me on Facebook, like the energy, everybody realizing that my energy is just different, and this is why. Like my energy is a little bit different. So that I know my energy is off. I know my energy is different because I'm not gonna lie. For the past few days, I've been sitting around ready to smash heads. So I didn't have to kind of calm myself down from that. And I didn't got out of that vibe to the point now where I don't even want to talk to nobody um on that side in regards to that particular situation. So that's kind of where I'm at with it now. But I'm not gonna lie, for the days prior to this, after Saturday, I've been ready to smash heads. Like honestly, like straight up, honestly, not even gonna lie. He's got like, and that I'm trying, man. We the stand. I'm not gonna lie, the stand positive part. Not gonna lie, that's been complicated. That's been complicated because once you have a family dispute, everybody in the family just starts calling you, and so everybody keep reminding you of what had happened, and keep having to discuss things, and keep having to repeat yourself. So staying positive part is hard. One thing I'm trying to focus on is staying honest too. So when people like ask me how I'm honestly feeling about the situation, instead of me lying saying I'm good, I just start telling people the truth. And if I'm not too happy about the situation at that current time or that current moment, I express that. So I tell people, like, one thing I'm not gonna do about this situation is lie. Because I feel like that's part of the reason why dudes that made it this far in life and they made no changes, because everybody lies. Everybody act like they don't got a problem with them. I said, nah, I still got a problem with him. I still got a problem with what he did. I ain't about to lie to him. I ain't about to lie to people. I'm not about to lie and tell him, hey, it's good. No, it ain't good. This dude could have single-handedly destroyed his family. That ain't nothing cool about that. Brandy, that's it, man. That's all I be want, man. For the most part, I just want peace, man. Then I just want just leave me out of the garbage. Please leave me out of the garbage. Man, Magic, I listen, me and you both, so I already know. And Denise, and that's how I'm looking at it. But it's like it's still kind of, well, I'm telling you, the stuff that is crazy. It's like if I even talk about the other stuff, it's just crazy. Like the stuff the stuff that's been hitting me, it's crazy. It's crazy. And that was just almost like the icing on the cake. I'm like, all right, like, all right, that's what we on right now. Okay. Sean, peace. What's going on with you, my brother? You say all my older family was on wait a minute, was on that type of time and all I wanted was peace, but sometimes I realized I had to create that around me, but it's hard. Sean, no doubt. So now I'm at the point right now, if you're not trying to supply me with peace, if you're not trying to be supportive of like my decisions, my endeavors, then I'm simply not about to be communicating with you. Like I said, I'm listen, I'm too, I don't want to say old because I don't like using that word, but man, I listen, at this stage in my life, man, I don't have time for all this other high school, middle school type of nonsense amongst grown people. You know, I'm not about to be playing childish games with grown folks. Not happening. Not happening at all. Nicole, yep. Always keep the distance, man. That's what I'm on, man. That's what I'm on. Keeping that distance. Social distancing, man. You got to do that with your own family members, man. You got to do it with your own family members, man. You got to do it with your own family members, man. You cannot allow a family member that has certain problems. You cannot allow yourself to be consumed by their problems because it's going to take you out the game, man. It's going to eventually take you out the game. And you can't force these people to change. You can't. They got to want to change. They got to want to put the liquor down. They got to want to change the way that they eat, man. They got to want to change their mentality. They just got to want to change, bro. So it's nothing that you can do about about those type of situations. Nothing. Once you speak your piece, man, you've done your job. Percy, wow. Wow. Yeah, we leaving that alone. That's dead. We ain't even discussing that. You getting cut all the way off. Yeah, we getting cut all the way off on you. Getting cut all the way off. You do something like that. That's crazy. And Tavon, that's pretty much where I'm at with it, man. I ain't got time to be wearing this little outcast suit, you know, black sheep suit. I'm actually getting tired of that for real. It's getting old, man. It's getting old because I'm really not, forget the black sheep, forget being an outcast. I'm just a brother that's striving to do better with his life. Like I ain't no black sheep, I ain't no outcast. I'm a brother that's striving to do better with his life. I'm a brother that's striving to just be original and authentic. That's it. That's all I am. And we know why, but for some reason that's viewed as weird and strange. But I'm just a brother out here that's striving to be authentic, original, and just do better for himself. That's it. That's it. So if that rubs people the wrong way, which it does, then I'm cool on being around folks that can't handle that type of energy or that type of vibe. Because it's a real simple type of vibe and energy. Akuma, I saw dude. I saw that video. Right, Magic. Yeah, Magic. That's what I'm saying, man. It leave you drained. It might can get you killed. Like it's just going to it might lead to you um developing a disease. Like so I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it at all, man. Me going through that situation was stressful, and that weakened my immune system. So that's deadly. Got time for that? I don't have time for that at all. Like I don't have time to be in those type of predicaments, man. The one time you be, all it take is a split second, man. That's all you need. So all it take is for you to be in a situation like that for a split second, and that's all it takes for your life to be gone. So nah, I'd rather not be in those type of situations and those type of environments, man, because all somebody needs is a split second for something to go wrong. And that's all it takes. Split second is all it takes. Split second. It does not take that long for things to go wrong. It don't. It don't. Like they say, one day you hear it, then one day you're gone. Matter of fact, it's 1 second you hear, and then 1 second you can be gone. It can be that quick. It can be that quick. So I value my life. I don't know about everybody else, but I value my life. Denise, nope, and that's part of the problem. That's also part of the problem because I feel like since we not so deep over here, like we the only ones here pretty much. The rest of my family is down south. So we are the only ones here, and it's only basically my mom's pops, my sister, my brother, and myself. And then my brother has 3 kids, but that's another situation. So it's really only the 5 of us here, and that's how I've always been. Like I ain't never been able to say I'm gonna call my cousins and woo woo woo. I've never had a large family where I was living, and that's why I feel like like things can't be going the way that it's going around here because it's not that many of us. So we really got to have each other's back. Black Wall, true indeed. That's it. 2 seconds, and 1 second can cost you 1 decade. Like that's how simple this game is, man. That's how simple life is. It don't take long. Don't take long, man. That don't take long. Don't take long, man. So that's why I'm real mindful, man, in the environments that I place myself in. And I feel like that was me going out of my element to place myself in that environment because I placed myself in it to try to protect somebody. So it is what it is. Sean, no doubt, man. That self-hatred is real in the field. That self-hatred is real in the field, fam. It's real. And the Kuma, man, that's dead, man. Trying to force you to sell with him, and then now he's serving 2 years, trying to get you locked up with him. Trying to straight get you locked up with him, man. Glad you made the right decision. Because that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But I didn't seen plenty of things like that, man. I didn't heard plenty of things like that. It's sick, man, to really be trying to get family members involved in some nonsense to where they can end up locked up or in jail, like, and then being comfortable with that. Like, how do you sleep at night, Joe? Knowing that you got your cousin killed, knowing that you got your brother locked up. Like, nah, man, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. But sadly enough, it's a lot of family members that'll be on that type of time and that type of vibe. But like you say, man, you gotta be, as an adult, man, as a grown person, you got to be able to make those conscious decisions. You got to be able to make better decisions. You got to be able to say, look, I know that you my brother, I know that you my cousin, but look, I'm not placing myself in this type of predicament. It's just not happening. So you got to be able to say no. You got to be able to say no to those people that matter. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to say no. It's power in that no. Like, can't be no yes man, man. You got to be able to tell people, nah, I'm good. No, like, it ain't happening. That's just like me with drinking, me with any type of drug. I'm able to tell people no. Like, I'm not experimenting with it. No matter what you say, no matter how many times you try to push it on me, I'm gonna tell you the same thing every time. Not doing it. The answer is no. They're like, do you want it? No. I don't even let you finish your sentence. I'm telling you no. Like, you can't allow people to pressure you into decisions, man. That pure pressure is a mug and it's real. But I'm not falling victim to it. I'm not finna. There's certain things that I'm just not doing. And we gotta have those. We gotta have those boundaries, man. We gotta have those principles. It's just gotta be certain things that you don't do. Like, it's just gotta be a list of things that, like, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z. It's just not happening. No matter how many times somebody asks me to do these things, it's not happening. So we all gotta have those principles, man. We all gotta have those things that we just won't tolerate. You gotta stand for something. Oh yeah, Sean, man. The self hate is only intensifying. It's only intensifying because, contrary to what everybody else want to say, things are essentially getting worse because things are essentially becoming more regulated. Like it's way too easy for these wicked corporations now to have the misinformation be displayed. So now it takes nothing for a person to be misinformed. And that's what's creating a lot of this self-hate. So you go on Google, man, all you got to do is go on Google and search for something that's simple. And more than likely, you think it's on the first page and you think it's all truth. But a lot of those things are like pieces of misinformation, the tidbits of misinformation, half truths and things of that nature. So it's real easy to mislead the people these days. Back in the day, when you ain't have easy access to information, to answers like Google and stuff, you actually had to research. Like if you wanted to find out something back in the day, man, you had to go to the library. Like you remember those days. You couldn't just pull out your phone and look up how to lose weight. No, like if you want to know how to lose weight back in the day, you had to go talk to the expert. You had to go to the library. You had to go get some magazines. Like you had to read. You had to actually dive into this information. So it's harder to misinform somebody like that. Nowadays, if I want to lose weight, I'm gonna just Google how to lose weight, and you about to just read what's on that first page. And that may not be the information that you need. That may be some half truth, or it may just be a bold lie. But the corporations that have the most money can afford to put themselves on that first page. So that's what you're going to see first. The people that can afford to be seen first. So it ain't necessarily about the truth. It's about who can afford to have themselves on the first page of Google. You know, so a lot of times we start looking up stuff and we start seeing what's on the first pages and we start taking that stuff as law. Like, nah, you got to dig deeper. Beast reincarnated, which said, I hate people that accuse me of false rape accusations. Some people are just pure evil, and the person don't get no time in jail for accusing the person. 100%. Don't get no time. I know, and I know some situations. I know some situations to say the least. I know some situations like that. Beast reincarnated, man. Appreciate that donation too, by the way. And Denise, most definitely, and I feel like they used to always, y'all know the saying, but they used to always tell me as a child that I had an old soul. And y'all already know I said my grandfather, like for as long as I've been alive, used to call me the preacher man. So I pretty much have I feel like I was born to do exactly what it is that I'm doing. Like some people born to play a sport, some people born to sing. I feel like I was born to just do this. Yeah, magic, hey, magic, Project Mockingbird. Most definitely. Most definitely, man. I could drop a lot of jewels on that. Yeah, Master Tube. Yep, search engine optimization, man. I already know about it. The Google ads and all that type of stuff, man. People paying for it. Like I could easily listen. Like Facebook, when y'all see all them ads, man, whoever got the most money can be seen and heard in a million different places, man. So it's whoever got the most money. Whoever can put the most money up for marketing, man, they can get their message to as many people as they would like. Y'all know my degree is in marketing, so I know all about it. All the shell, that's a nice way to look at it. You say it's not about you being different. Some people not assigned to your destiny. I can rock with that. I can rock with it. I can definitely rock with that, no doubt. I like that. Yeah, Magic Rooms, man. They used to just always call me an old soul from the music that I was listening to. Like I was a young bull still listening to like the old music back in the day. So I just always been like what they call an old soul. Like it's always how I've been. That was because of the upbringing. I was, like I said, the youngest by far. So I was always around stuff that was, older than me. Sean, no doubt, man. That's why all I am doing now is focusing on the mission, focusing on the purpose, man. Just focusing on the people. I do my focusing on myself, like that's gonna happen. Because I gotta prioritize that. But now it's just more so fulfilling this purpose, man, fulfilling this mission. Fulfilling this mission. I gotta make sure I do that. Master two, you say what's the future look like? You talking about my future? If you talking about my future, man, I can tell you. Um, like I said, once I fulfill my purpose here in St. Louis, as far as like my gym and my fitness business and all of that, man, I'm taking my show on the road. Don't know where I'm headed yet, but I'm taking my show on the road because I got to get up out of here, man. And on top of that, I look to get more into public speaking and things like that. Just taking this stuff on the road. So going from YouTube to like the road, man, just popping up, in different cities, man, and just chopping it up, man. Just hosting like seminars, workshops, and things of that nature, man. So that's probably the next step in regards to kind of the stuff that I'm doing now. So I think it's time for me to take that next step, man, and just start taking stuff on the road, man. It's about that time. So that's where the future is headed for me in regards to things that I'm doing. Magic rims, man, no doubt. If it's one thing you can count on from me, it's gonna be some insight. I feel like that's pretty much what I try to provide, man. Just a little bit of insight, something that you may or may not have thought before, but I'm gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep bringing it to the light. Keep bringing it to the light. Donna C, Peace Queen, what's going on with you? Like I try to provide perspective, man, and insight and things of that nature, man. Like things that kind of make you think or make you just realize something, or it's something that you always been pondering, always been thinking. I want to just activate that. Like, man, I've been thinking this, I've been feeling this type of way, but I don't know how to express it. Yeah, Tavon, like I said, man, I'm taking everything on the road, man. COVID kind of messed all that type of stuff up, man. People was afraid to get out here and mingle with people when that was happening. So that actually, that impeded my little progress on that. But now we good. I mean, COVID's still out here, but we good. I ain't really even worried about that. I hate that I even said the word. Like I ain't worried about that no more, man. I'm good. So I don't mind getting up out here chopping it up with the people now. I just got to start putting the stuff together. That's about it though. Like that's about it on that regards on that end, man. Just got to start putting the stuff together. But with that being said, y'all, man, like I said, I'll be on limited time. I'm trying to get my streaming. I'm trying to get back to it in regards to the consistency. So I appreciate y'all, man, rocking with your boy today, bearing with me with the voice and all that, man. I just wanted to be transparent and explain some things to y'all. But I'm gonna tap Master Two. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, man. I'm gonna get some details on that one of these next streams that I do. But I'm gonna tap back in with y'all most definitely tomorrow, man. Y'all look out for me tomorrow because I'm gonna for sure have some time. And I'm gonna be doing some streaming tomorrow too, tomorrow and Friday. Man, I'm getting back to it, getting back to the inspiration, motivation, information, all that good stuff on a consistent basis, man. Last month I slacked off. Out here, life was getting crazy, but now we good. But I appreciate all the comments and donations and all that, man. Just all the words of encouragement, man. Just all the positive energy that y'all continue to display and throw my way. So I appreciate all y'all, man. But y'all enjoy the rest of this Wednesday, man. Y'all do y'all some healthy things the rest of this evening. Y'all stay out the way, man. Y'all stay out of harm's way out here. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, though. Y'all be easy out here. Peace.